Hi guys, welcome to the part 3 of my AI generative DevOps series. So in this part, we are going to set up a CI/CD pipeline with GitHub Action. So in the project directory, you you type git init, you initialize git like empty git repository, git init, and you click enter. Then, which I have done earlier, then git add dot, which means you are adding everything, that's the project files and the directory within the main project directory. You are adding it to Git so that you can push it to a repository in GitHub. Then the next thing to do is to do git commit -m, which is to make a comment. Then you hit enter. Then the next step is to use gh. There's possibility that you've not installed GitHub command line on your system, either in Windows or in Linux operating system. So you can do so by just going online to download the file, the executable file. That's it, gh. Just when you type gh in Google, it should show you where to download the executable file. Then you can install on your Windows, and on Linux you can do a research as well how you can download GitHub command line on your system. So you git h repo create, you are creating a repository, AI DevOps. You can give it the name that you so desire. That's just public, dash public, then space, dash source, which this is the source. That's this main directory will be the source. Then dash push to the newly created repo. Then you hit enter. All right. So, however, you must have done git h authentication to authenticate your GitHub account with your system through VS Code. Once you've done that, then you create a directory which has to house your the workflow file. That's the git that triggers the GitHub action. So it's a YAML file actually. So excuse me. Sorry, what you need to do first is to create the directory under your main project directory. My main project directory is AI DevOps AI. So you can just do mkdir. You create the file .github/workflows. So that's where you store your YAML files for the GitHub action. Next, you create your CI.YAML file. So which I have done earlier before I started the video, So you can copy and paste this, or you can prompt your AI to generate a CI/CD, like a GitHub action file .YAML file for you, so that you can paste it into your CI YAML file. This is a GitHub action file. So next to do is to add a test script, you can add this text, you can add this text, this part to your package.json file that has been created earlier. So to be sure that this file is working, you can do npm run dev test, and it's going to output the text for you. After you've included this in your package.json file, as you can see, it outputs the text that I wanted. As you can see, tests go here. Okay. Afterwards, you can now do git add dot. That's this directory. Then you can add other commands. Git commit -m, which is add CI. Then you can just add another command on the go, which is git push. Right? Then you hit enter. So as you can see, all operation completed successfully. So we can now go to GitHub Action to watch it run. Right? So thanks for watching this video. Like, subscribe to my channel, and comment if you feel there's any input or anything that needs to be improved with my videos. Thank you.